Hello, I'm making this tutorial to show you how to use a Bloodborne save editor to obviously do what it says to edit your save file in Bloodborne. To do that, we're going to need this save editor program, which is posted on GitHub here. We are also going to need a Discord channel. So you're going to need Discord, and then you're also going to need the invite to this channel. And I'll post all these links in the description. This channel is called the PS Save Bot. This is so that you can decrypt and encrypt your save file in order to be able to edit it. You're going to need a USB drive in which you can store your save file. Any size will be fine. I think the save is like a few hundred megabytes, so you should be good with any type of USB drive. And then this one I didn't have ready. You're also going to need a Google Drive account. Somewhere to post your save file. Since it's above the size limit for Discord, you're going to have to post it somewhere else. And I don't know about other file sharing online services, but I know that Google Drive works with these Discord bots. I'm making this tutorial because I found it very difficult to find any resources in how to do this, and it took me a lot of trial and error. So hopefully this will help someone in the future. So once you have your program downloaded, your Discord, and your USB drive, and your Google Drive ready, the first thing to do would be to upload your save file to your USB drive. So from your PS5, you're just going to go to Settings. You're going to go down to Storage. Go over to Save Data. And then Bloodborne is a PS4 game, so you're going to go to PS4 Games. You're going to go to Copy to USB drive. Select Bloodborne. And then go to the right and select Copy. And then it's going to ask you if you want to overwrite the save data if you already have save data saved on that USB drive. So just click yes if that's the case. It's also going to close any apps you have, so just make sure that you're in an appropriate spot in Bloodborne, that you have exited the game in the correct way, because it is going to close everything. So, once it's on the USB drive, you have to go get your USB drive from your console, plug it into your computer. Just give me a moment to do that. So once you have your USB drive plugged into your computer, what you want to do is you want to upload the entire save file, and it's actually going to be a folder. So you're going to go to your Google Drive, and then you're going to go to Folder Upload. And then you're going to find that save file. Mine's right here in the PS4 category. And then it's going to be under Save Data, some random numbers and digits and letters. And then this is the folder we're looking for right here. It's going to say CUSA 00900. You want to upload exactly that folder up to your Google Drive. And then it's going to ask you a question, and then you click Upload. And then you just wait for it to finish uploading. Once the upload is complete, I'm going to click on it here. And then we're going to go to My Drive. We're going to find this file. And then we're going to go to its properties. Or we're going to go to Details. And then we're going to click Manage Access. And then you want to change it to anyone with the link and open it. You're going to copy the link. And now it's time to go to the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, I would recommend using this one that says Big Boss, this bot. to use this bot, we're going to go to this channel Huff. We're going to click Create Thread, and you can see I already did that. And that creates a private chat with the bot. So once you're in the private chat with the bot, you're going to go to /decrypt. And then when you go to that, you're going to want to make sure that you select the one that says Big Boss, since that's the bot that we're using. This one, I always click false. I'm not too sure what it means. And then you're going to send that message. It says, this is where we're going to attach our Google Drive. So right here, you're going to paste that Google Drive that we copied from over here. We're going to paste that link, and then we're going to send it, and then the bot's going to work on it. These things can take a while, but it's definitely going to be worth it once you get it through. So once it's done downloading, or once it's done processing it, it's going to give you this download link. So you just click that, continue to download, and then you can see I've done this many times, so that's why it has the 8 in the brackets there. So we're just going to save it like that, and it finishes pretty quickly. We're going to want to unzip it, so we're going to extract it. I'll do it to the same place, or actually, you know what, I'll take it to my documents here. So I'm going to send the extracted folder to my documents. You can send it wherever you want. And then you can see it's here. So now we are ready to go to the actual application, the Bloodborne Save Editor application. And that one is going to be right here. And so this is where the magic happens. What you're going to want to do is you're going to click open, and then we're going to go to where we just sent that folder that we unzipped. I believe I sent mine to documents. Yes, it's right here. You're going to open this up, and then depending on what character you're trying to edit, it's going to be under user data. I only have one character, my main save. And so your main save is going to be under 0000, assuming that's the first character you made. And then each one following that is each character that you've made since then. If you were to look at the Bloodborne screen when you're selecting your character, the order that those are in is the same order it's going to be here, starting with 0000. So as I only have one character and this is my main save, I'm going to open up that one. And you can see it auto-populates everything here. Everything from my main game. So now you're kind of free to change what you want to change, really. One thing to keep in mind is anything like with the gems and stuff, if you start editing these, you can do that, but it is a risk of getting banned online, or you're going to kind of ruin your online play for sure. I would definitely wouldn't recommend taking edited gems online. But you can try testing out like weapons that you don't have yet, or there is some edited content that was, or I shouldn't say edited, it's actually content that was dropped from the main game that you can actually put into it. So that's these right here. It says cut because they were cut from the game. So I put those in just to see what they look like. So just to give you an example of what I kind of did when I first started doing this. I have 5 pebbles here on my inventory. I'm going to replace them. I'm going to try to get some more blood echoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these pebbles, which are very easy to come by, and they're very cheap if you want to buy them from the fountain messengers. If you wanted to change these to like Great One Cold Bloods, you could do that. And you could get a lot of blood echoes. You just want to keep in mind that you want to still keep the game fun. Like, you can make yourself maxed out with every stat and just one-shot every boss, but I don't think that would necessarily be fun. The reason I started looking into editing is because I was not having fun. I was dying too quickly, I'm not like a super hardcore gamer, but I really wanted to enjoy this game. And so what I did, I just, I looked at the other weapons that were possible, some that weren't available to me at the time. I just checked them out, and then usually I would like put them back. One thing that I didn't do is like you can see I now I have two Fist of Gratias because I wanted to play with this in the early game, but it's not available until like you're strong enough in the DLC to get it later. So I do have that one, and then I also used this to kind of get my upgrade materials, just because these are really hard to come by, especially like in the later game. It's really hard to find blood rocks. It's really hard to find chunks. So I just used that just because upgrading the weapons to me felt fun. Going into the chalice dungeons felt fun to me, and I wanted to keep doing that without having to farm so much. But as I was saying, like about the pebble, I don't know if I changed that yet. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, I did change it. So I changed it to the Revered Great One, Cold Blood. So that's going to give you a lot. You could even change how many you have, and usually in your inventory you can only have like 20 is the highest amount of each item that you can have. But if you're editing it here, you can set it to like 99, and it'll show in your inventory as 99, and it will act that way as well. But like I mean, you're gonna be pretty broken if you do stuff like that. So like I said, you want to keep in mind that you want to keep the game fun. Maybe give yourself a little boost that you don't have the time to grind out. Or maybe just test out some weapons or some cool armor sets that you don't know exactly where they are. I would not change any key items. I would not change any chalices. The runes and the blood gems, as you can see here, I tried like putting a blood gem into a rune, and I don't think that worked actually. Like as I play the game, I noticed no difference with this. But you can like mess around with it, but definitely like keep in mind that you're gonna drastically change like the way you play the game. For me, my main focus was just getting some early upgrades, and that's all I really wanted to do. You can also edit what's in your storage. You can see I put in a lot of Quicksilver bullets because those were kind of a pain for me to farm early game. I don't think I messed with anything else in here. And then you can see like your stats. You can edit these as well. So like this is also something I wouldn't recommend too much, just because if you edit like your health, it's gonna change the way your levels work, if that makes sense. Because like when you level up your vitality, it increases your level by one, and it increases your health by like a set number. And if you try to change that, then it's all gonna look off, and like anyone that knows the game is gonna be like, "Oh, you're a hacker," you know. So definitely be careful with that. And then you can also change your name. You can change the amount of echoes you have. You can change your insight, everything like as far as your appearance. Even your class. You can even change your class here, so that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure what the export and import features do. I haven't gotten that deep into it yet. And then as far as like changing blood echoes here, like that's definitely an option as well, as opposed to the way that I did it by just like changing my pebbles into cold blood. But like for me personally, I prefer to do it in game. It just feels very cheap if I'm like just going to this page and just adding like a 99 here. Like that doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it's just the weird way my brain works, but that's not how I would do it personally. This is how I would do it. It's just to get some extra blood echoes, I would just change some items to other items. Something that's cheap, easy to come by and stuff. Definitely the upgrade materials as well are nice to have extra of. So then once you have, so yeah, I changed these pebbles to cold blood, so I'm ready to save it and send it back to my PS5. So what I'm going to click here is I'm going to click save, and then just don't change anything. Just keep this as it is, because you already have your user data 0000. So when you save it, it's going to overwrite it, but that's the file that the game is going to read, so you kind of have to only have one in there, you know. So once it's saved in there, then we're going to go back to our Discord, and we're gonna go to we're gonna send a command now that's instead of decrypt, it's gonna be encrypt. And again, make sure that you're on the big boss one. So then you're gonna click that, and then you're gonna click false, false, and then you're gonna put in your PlayStation username. This is so it can confirm that you have an online PlayStation Network account. So then once you put that in, I'm gonna put that in here. So this part I was stuck on for quite some time because it says please attach at least 2 encrypted save files that you want to upload. So I thought I was uploading the new files that I edited, but no. In reality, you're just going to want to copy and paste that that Google Drive, that first one that we did, or the only Google Drive file that we've done. You're going to want to re-upload that to the bot, because that bot is going to take that and then add the modified files to it. So it's going to work on that, and then we're going to add our modified. So now you can see it says, please attach at least one of these files and make sure it's the same name. And you can see user data 0000 is on there. So we can do just that. We're going to go to upload a file. We're going to go to our documents, which is where I put my folder for this. And then we're going to put user data 0000. This is the one that we edited. Just hit enter to send it. And then it's going to add that file to that folder that we uploaded to Google Drive. Once it's done adding that file to the folder that we had before, it's going to give us a new Google Drive upload page. And so this is going to be the file that we're going to download. It's just going to be a ps4.zip, and we're just going to hit download. And then you just hit download anyway. It's 36 megabytes, so I can't scan it. But you can see I've done this 9 times, so you know everything's safe, everything looks good. So I'm just gonna save it to my documents again, and then it is gonna be a zip file. So we're gonna extract that, and I'm gonna extract it straight to my memory card, my USB drive. So right here. So this is the PS4 file. So you can just put it in the root of whatever device, USB device that you're using, and it will be readable on the PS5 once you, or PS4 once you plug it back in. And then you're going to want to replace the files because obviously your old save is still on there, and now you're trying to upload the edited one. So just click replace files. And then once that's done, we'll be able to take out the USB drive and go plug it back into our system, our console, I should say. And then our save will be changed. So let me do that real quick. So now that we've plugged our USB device back into our console, we can go to settings, go down to storage, go to save data on the right there. And then you're going to go down to save data and game/app settings. So this is different than where we went before. And then right here, we're going to go to the PS4 option. And then we're going to copy or delete from USB drive. It's very important that you go here. And then make sure that you're on copy to console storage and not delete, because that could be bad. So go to copy to console storage, select your Bloodborne save file, copy. And then it's going to ask you if you want to overwrite that the save file that you have on your console. You can click yes. And then we can go back to the game. And you'll be able to see now. I'm not even positive where you get that cold blood that I changed from pebbles into cold blood. But I did not have those before, as you could see in my inventory. And now I'm going to be able to show you that I have them now. And you can do this from any save. Like you can do this from a brand new save. You can do this from a new game plus. My current save right here, it's I'm just going through the DLC, so I haven't even beat the full game yet. But I'll show you here. that we're able to see that everything we changed, well, the one thing that we changed is, in fact, in our inventory now. So here we go, we're going down here. You can see right here, Rever Great One Cold Blood, we have 5 of those. And so that would give us a butt ton of blood echoes. And then I can also show you here that I have that armor that was cut from the game. It has a like an error message as the name because it was never supposed to be here. But if we put it on, you can see it looks pretty crazy. I think there's only 3 pieces that actually work in the game. That would be these. So yeah, pretty cool stuff you can do with this. I just wanted to put this video out there because, like I said, when I was trying to give myself a little boost, I couldn't find any information on this. And obviously, you know, you can do with the chalice rituals, there's a way to cheese that to where you're getting like 80k just by walking in, and that's definitely an option too. And if you don't want to risk completely breaking your game or getting crazy with power, I would recommend doing that instead. But for me, I just like having like the control and like seeing all the different options that are available to me, and being able to test stuff out and having like backup saves if I go too far on the power leveling and stuff. It's pretty fun for me. So that's just my personal take. If you find this video helpful, just give it a thumbs up so other people who are looking to do this can also see it. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you later.